All right, Travis, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
I played Machina, like the pure Machina deck, not like the Earthbox deck or anything like that. I like this deck more than that deck because I feel like this one it plays with skill drain better, and this is more like a control deck. And it also it works really well with Rune Force because like Rune Force is crazy. So I want to make a deck around that and worked really well. I got first in this map. So.
Yeah, how'd the matchups go today?
I played like a trap deck round 1 and I won. Round 2 I played something I can't even remember.
Don't matter.
I already forgot about it.
Yeah.
I played Blake Heroes round 3. Played what's that? Exosister round 4, and then I played Flunder round 5,
and 5-0. Right?
Almost all of them were 2-0. Yeah.
Wow. 5-0, first place Machina deck.
Yeah, this deck's pretty good. So best card in the deck is Gear Frame. Just when you normal summon, you add a Machina monster, and he adds the duo for him. This card. So normally people only play 1 in the Earthbox deck because like he's a Garnet, but I like him at 2 in this deck because like it's not terrible to draw. Because you can just normal summon him, dump Citadel, and then set Overdrive and pop him with it.
Okay.
Or but also like you just really don't want to. If you only play 1 and you open it, like Gear Frame isn't as impactful. So like I really just wanted to make sure I didn't lose to that. Drawing it when I didn't want to.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this is the heart and soul of the deck, and then I play the 1 Possessed Storage. So this dude's really good because like you can summon it off Overdrive or the helicopter thing. He can summon this from the deck, and then this guy Reborn. When he's normal special summon, you can summon any Machina back from your graveyard.
Okay.
So he puts more bodies on the field, and he's also back row removal in decks that like just set like random stuff. So like a lot of times, like in the end phase, you can like summon this guy out with Overdrive, like Reborn your Gear Frame. Then on your turn, you use his effect to bounce it back row, put this dude back in your hand, and then you normal summon him again and add.
Damn.
And he's really good, and he's also part of like the turn 1 combo if you draw the cards for it.
Very flexible.
And then the other one of is Aerator and Irradiator. So these two kind of do the same thing in a way. You discard a Machina summon from your hand. This dude, you target a Machina, you summon a Machina with a lower level from your deck, then destroy the monster you targeted. And then this dude does the same thing, but he summons it from the grave. So this dude you're using the turn 1 combo, and I play one of this guy because you summon it off of Overdrive. And he's really good in case you don't want to summon out your Citadel just yet.
Yep. Like
you have Citadel in the grave, but you don't want to summon it yet with the pop. So you summon out this guy, and then you wait until they summon a board, and then use him to pop to summon back Citadel.
Okay. 2 more extenders right there.
Yep. And then 2 Metal Cruncher. He's not ideal to start off with, but he's better than not opening a starter. And you summon this dude from the deck off of this guy by popping Rune Force, or this guy off of Overdrive, and he's just a free search, so you can make sure you get a starter for your next turn.
Solid.
And then the boss monster is Triple Fortress. This dude's an absolute house. You just keep spamming him out from the graveyard. He's removal for any monster. He's just absolutely insane card. And I play 2 Citadel and 2 Rune Force. So this dude is quick effect Raigeki on your opponent's turn, and when he pops this, he can pop basically any monster.
Why only 2 of those?
So you don't really want to. You want to draw them, but you don't want to draw too many of them. You just want some. You want to play 2 of them because like you summon 2 of these a lot, and this one is just in case you like if they banish it, it's a lot easier to just dump another one than to put it back with Overdrive and then dump it again. So I like to play 2. Also opening like these cards plus this card is full combo, and I'm going to show it to you at the end. And then the only other monster I play that's not a machine is Ash. Just Ash is a very good card.
That's what I do.
You need it against almost every deck right now.
No doubt.
And then for the spells, I play the God card called by. This is my only out to mine. I'm playing in the main, so
deck?
yeah. I need to play it, and I play 6 pots. So I'm gonna like if I need to dig for it, if they like mine me, I can see it. So triple redeployment, best card in the deck.
Go ahead and explain it.
You just discard a card. You can either discard any card to add 2 Machina monsters, or a Machina card and add 2 Machina cards. So you can add the trap card if you discard a Machina card.
And you only get to activate 1, right? Not continuous?
Yeah, it's just once per turn. Okay. It's like Pendulum Call.
Okay.
Really, really good card. Lets you get the Citadels and Rune Forces and Fortresses out of your hand, and just a very good extender. Solid. If Gear Frame gets negated, like opening these 2 together lets you play through any hand trap at least. And I play 6 pots. These are like definitely the cards people will have. If they have Ash or something like that, they're gonna use it on this. Like, I don't care about my extra deck. The only card that matters in my extra deck is Gear and X, and I play 3 of it. So just to make sure that I don't banish it off this, because like you really don't care about any of the other cards. So you can draw 2, and Dick 6
Yeah,
with this card. It's
pick
just
with that.
extremely good. It helps the consistency out of this deck a lot because as you can see, there's not that many starters.
Gets it going.
And then for the trap cards, we play triple overdrive. You target a machine monster you control, summon a Machina with a different name than the monster you targeted from your deck, then you destroy the targeted card. This is a really good way to get Citadel onto the board, or pop a monster so you can bring Citadel back from the graveyard.
Okay.
Also in the graveyard, it's like a mini Pot of Avarice. You shuffle back 3 machines to draw a card. You can also reshuffle back your extra deck monster stuff too. So it's really good. It helps you keep tempo. The best card in this deck by far, Skill Drain. This card is absolutely cracked. This deck doesn't care about Skill Drain at all. You just keep on summoning Ruin Force and Citadel and Fortresses. And while Skill Drain is on the field, most decks just can't deal with that.
Yep.
So it's very, very powerful.
That's neat.
So like, a lot of times I just combo turn 1, flip this card, and it's like, it's very, very hard to deal with.
Yep, no doubt.
And then the last card is Imperm because it's
3
just
Imperm.
one of the best hand traps in the game.
Nice.
And then for extra deck, the extra deck doesn't really matter too much, except for the Exceeds, but I play IP. You need linked monsters you can turn like generic stuff. Like when people give you stuff like the Lost World token and stuff like that, you just need something you can turn it into. Sometimes, like if you don't have any interruption, you can just turn it into this so you can make a unicorn your opponent's turn. Anger Knuckle doesn't really come up too much, but he can tag out for Citadel, and he's also a way to just turn bodies into link monsters so you can then banish them for Ruin Force. I actually made this do quite a bit.
I've seen some combos with him.
He can negate a card on each side of the field, and if 2 machines or 2 monsters summon to the zones he points to, he adds a high-level machine for your deck to your hand, so you can add Fortress or Citadel or whatever for free. So what happens a lot of time is I'll turn 2 monsters into this guy, summon back Ruin Force, then Citadel pop Ruin Force to blow up their board, then Ruin Force summons back 2 guys, and then this guy can search.
Wow.
So like it's a lot of advantage.
It's a neat combo.
Phoenix, good card. Unicorn, you just need to remove stuff. Blackluster Soldier, I make this dude quite a bit actually. Again, you just need a link monster you can make to get the bodies off your board. And he's just absolutely fantastic at doing that. And you play a lot of high-level monsters, so he's going to have the protection. Access code, same reason. Apo, sometimes you just like, you can summon a bunch of bodies, but like you can't kill them. So like you can just make this to make sure you get another turn. And Underworld Goddess, for those hard to remove monsters, like there's just infinite extra space, so why not play it?
Truth.
And then for the rank 4s, I play Triple Gear Gain X. Best card in this extra deck. It's standard. You make this dude at least every game, multiples even.
Research.
And then the other rank 4 I play is this guy.
I like this card.
He's pretty good. He just attacks directly, so you can make Zeus. Also, I won a game just by attacking directly with him today, so he's pretty good. I'd make this guy turn 1 over the Gear Gain X a lot of the time, just because if they kill it, you can summon back Unclassbar and then get another Foolish. So it just sets you up for your next turn really well. If you only open Gear Frame, you can just normal him, add this, dump Ruin Force, overlay them in the Gear Gain X, add another Gear Frame for next turn, then put this in defense mode, and like you set your back row. And like if they kill it, you bring back the Unclassbar and Foolish again.
I really like that card.
Yeah, he's really good. And sometimes the Piercing comes up.
Yep.
And then Zeus, obviously, because I summon this dude quite a bit. He's really good. But I mean,
Great
it's not a big deal, that's why I don't play 3 of them. The only card I play multiple of is this card, just because it's so good.
Yes, sir.
And then for the side deck, Triple Nib, very good card, obviously.
Standard.
But I didn't really feel like meaning it today. I didn't feel like it'd be that impactful, so just side it. Token Collector for those the token decks, obviously Sword Soul and all that. You can discard it off of redeployment, and then it'll be in your graveyard. It's pretty good. For the board breaking cards, I'll play Dark Ruler, Lightning Storm, and Evenly, just a split. I wasn't really sure which one I wanted to play 3 of today. They're all pretty good right now, so I just played 2 of each of them. So I'm not really sure. And then D-Barrier. Normally I play Rivalry because this deck's only machines. Rivalry is a lot better sometimes, but right now a lot of the decks people play over here like Flunder and like Sword Soul and all that. And, like Rivalry doesn't do anything against them, so like D-Barrier is just better to be safe.
No doubt.
I really like the
It's a
card.
solid card.
And then I'll just show like the standard combo real quick for this deck. Like
Let's get the combo.
it's this card. You can discard anything for it, and this card by itself is full combo. But the best combo is if you open either one of these. So we're just gonna say we open this.
2-card combo.
Yes. You activate deployment, discard your Citadel. You add Gear Frame and Unclassbar. You add this one specifically because if they imperm this, they can stop the combo. But if you do it like this, they can't. So you use this effect to summon it from your hand because it was added to your hand, and then he foolishes. So you foolish the one you didn't discard. So you have both of them in rotation now. Then you normal summon Gear Frame. You activate the effect to add Irradiator, and then you overlay them for Gear Giant X. You detach Unclassifier specifically, and you add Possess Storage. You activate your Radiator's effect, discarding Possess Storage, summon itself, and then you use the effect to summon a lower level Machina, so you summon back this guy. So Chainlink 1, to protect from Bell, you go Chainlink 1, Citadel, Chainlink 2, Possess Storage to summon back this guy. So now your board is this, and then you overlay for a second Gear Giant X. Detach this one specifically again, and then now you can add your gear frame for your follow-up, just so you have something else on your next turn. And now this totals 12, so you can banish them, summon Rune Force, and then you can summon Vespanado if you want to, right here. So you end your board like this. So it's really hard to crack because you can also, if you really want to, if you want to be greedy, you can actually turn the Gear Giant X's. If you think they're just gonna die, you can link them into Clickboard Genius. So now, on your opponent's turn, you go Citadel, pop the Ruin Force, and Ruin Force summons these guys back. So that you Raigeki them, and then now Genius can search you for Fortress or anything else. And now you have infinite. Now after that, this point, even if they break like your whole board, you have this for your follow-up, and you have plenty of stuff to banish to keep summoning back Ruin Force. Yeah. Also, this dude, when he's summoned, you can Foolish a second Ruin Force, so now you can summon 2 of them.
Damn.
And that's just game. So.
Sheesh. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of a control deck mixed in with like very explosive control deck.
Yeah.
Sharks.
Just try to
would you consider it more of a control deck?
Yeah, for the most part, like a lot of your games are more focused on like winning with skill drain. Like
Grind
I don't win too many. I actually didn't win too many games today with skill drain. It was mostly just looping these guys because like you loop these 2 cards together, wipe their board, summon all the dudes back, bring him back, and then like if you catch them on a turn where like they couldn't like recover at all, you just attack because like all of them are strong, and then this dude can protect you in the battle phase too. So really love this deck. I would play the new Therion cards, but I don't have Regulus and like all that stuff yet. I'm waiting until it goes down a bit. But whenever I do get it, I'm definitely playing in this deck because they have perfect synergy with the deck. So.
Dang. Any closing remarks on the deck, Travis?
I love it. This is a deck that awesome. I love this deck. Ruin Force, best card in the game.
Yep. No doubt. 5-0 Machina deck list for the Kragan King YouTube. Dab me up, bro. Appreciate you, Travis.
No problem.